Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be watching this from. This is Cornelius Lubinda with another video. In this video, we are answering 2020 paper 1 internal question 6, which reads, prove the identity cos theta you divide by sec theta plus tan theta is equivalent to 1 minus sin theta. This was carrying 4 marks. So the first thing we do is we know that an identity has a left hand side and the right hand side. In this particular case, we cannot choose the right hand side once again because we cannot simplify the right hand side any further, but we can choose the left hand side and we can prove that this left hand side is actually equivalent to the right hand side. So what do? We follow the steps where we'll say left hand side like that, then we'll say is equal to what? We have cos theta you divide by sec theta, okay, plus tangent theta, secant theta plus tangent theta, or sec theta plus tan theta. And then when we reach this particular point, it is advisable that you don't deal with these trig identities a lot. Like for example, sec theta, tan theta, you simplify them further, okay? You simplify them further. So where we know that sec theta is equal to 1 over cos theta, and then tan theta is equal to sine theta, you divide by what? Cos theta. So what are we going to do? We are going to say is equal to cos theta, you divide by what? You divide by 1 over cos theta. So 1 over cos theta plus tan theta is the same as sin theta over cos theta, like that. So this is what we call a complex fraction, where this entire thing is a fraction, right? We know that. And then underneath, there are also separate fractions here. So we are going to simplify it, where we will not tamper with this numerator, we'll just leave it as it is. Okay. What do we say? We'll say is equal to cos theta, then you divide by what? The common denominator for the fractions here. So the common denominator for these here, right, is going to be what? Cos theta. So we're going to just write a small dash, like not like that, like this. Then we'll say cos theta. Cos theta into cos theta will give you cos theta. Then cos theta into cos theta will give you 1. Then 1 times 1, what are you going to have? You're going to have a 1. Plus cos theta into sin cos theta, this cos theta into that cos theta down there is going to give you what? It's going to give you 1. The 1 times the sin theta there, you're going to have a sin theta. Okay, so what we are now going to do, instead of writing this long division sign, we are going to write this instead. Okay, meaning division. So what I mean is this. I'm going to say is equal to cos theta divided by what? Divided by what was down there, which was 1 plus sin theta. Okay, divide by cos theta. Which would be equal to cos theta you multiply by a what? Before I write this, can you see what's happening? So when you change it to multiplication, you do the reciprocal of this fraction here. So you say cos theta over 1 plus sine theta. And then we are going to have is equal to cos theta squared. You divide by 1 plus sine theta. From the identities we know that cos theta squared is equal to 1 minus sine theta squared. So we are going to do just that. We're going to say is equal to 1 minus sine theta squared. You divide by what? 1 plus sine theta. If we can see the top, need to remember that if you think of it like this, the square root of 1 is 1. Why? Because 1 squared is equal to 1. Which number, for example, if you have 1 to the power 2, it's going to give you 1. So what I want you to consider here is that we can apply the difference of two squares for the numerator. What numerator am I talking about? The numerator I'm talking about is a numerator here. We can apply difference of two squares, where we can write the numerator as, we'll say square root of 1. Square root of 1 is a 1. Square root of sine theta squared is just sine theta. Okay? So we're going to say 1 minus sine theta in one bracket. Let me write that a bit smaller. So 1 minus sine theta in one bracket, like that, multiplied by what? 1 plus sine theta in another bracket, like that. So if you were to expand these brackets, it would give you this numerator right there. That's what I mean. So to continue, we are going to do just that. Okay? Where we'll say is equal to 1 plus sine theta. The order of the bracket that you're starting with does not matter. It's all up to individual preference. And you divide by what? 1 plus sine theta. Then the 1 plus sine theta is going to cancel out. You're going to have 1 minus sine theta. So it's equal to 1 minus sine theta. Then to conclude, you say therefore left hand side is equal to right hand side, hence proven. Hence what? Proven. And that would be your final answer, like that. If you remember, the right hand side was 1 minus sine theta. This marks the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Cornelius Tubinda with another video, and bye bye.